Madden NFL 23. And our focus goes to Trayvon Mullen.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor Center. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
All right, let's do it.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is
Set the standard early and often here. Early and often. Hard hitting. Hard hitting, win getting.
Right away, here's Garoppolo to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
It's not early and often, guys. That's not very early and often ball.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now Garoppolo. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we got to put in Davis.
And he's taken down inside.
What are we doing?
First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to make a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he stopped immediately.
Boy, Duggar.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Oh,
this
Duggar.
defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field.
Unbelievable.
Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw.
What are we doing, guys?
This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal. Nothing
doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind
Jordan Davis coming back a man.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Able to hold them to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try it now with Swift.
Yeah, Gilman.
And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift.
Can't give that up. Can't give that up. Come on now. All right.
Pays off with 6 points. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And some room to run now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. 20, 10, and he will bring
14-0.
it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, they take the
Really freaking disheartening, man.
Very quickly.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0.
All right, here we go.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end.
I don't need to worry about that 150. I just need to worry about the game.
Taking it about the 1. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now a play fake. Carr. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On play action. Now Carr. That is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
No,
Max
it ain't done
Borghi.
yet.
Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score
Raynaud,
14-7.
Borghi. This team, we have fight, and we have grit, and we have talent that we didn't have before, and we've improved upon the talent that we did have. And that's what the big difference in this team is.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
That boy Josh.
26-yard line, just across the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
He's airing it out for Williams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you
There we go. Yes, sir. In the chat, live with me.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much, because as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The Raider offense
Raynaud has like a breakout challenge game.
Midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Where basically because Jamar Chase is hurt, so he has like he needs 150 yards receiving this game.
Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
It's not a breakout challenge, but it was like, can Raynaud step up to it? And I feel like that's going to help lead to breakout challenge. Borghi ball. Borghi ball. Talk to me, Borghi. 2 watching. Who's here? No, Snard. I know Justin's on.
Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise.
Oh, one watching. Wasn't Nasser Nard.
This team designs things well and executes even better.
Big hater guy.
It only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams.
Unless it was Nasser Nard and Jubston left. There, Munford. It wasn't Jubston. We didn't think it was Jubby.
This one tied at 14 now as he
It was 14-0 because they went down and scored on their first drive, and then
from the 10.
And then it was 14-0 because they scored on their first drive. They got ball first. And then Derek threw a pick 6. It was a throw to the flat, but like Borghi slightly got, it was like a delayed play. And Borghi got kind of thrown off on his route. And so what happened is since he got thrown off, it made it where Derek threw it like terribly. Uh-oh. Great angle. We're going to replay booth with this. Watch this. Watch this angle the computer takes with Rock Ya-Sin. They just cost me the play. The angle that the computer takes here. What crap is this? That all my fault. And then we get here. I haven't yet. So Rakya's coming from right here. What is this angle the computer makes him take? Swing wide. You see Rakia coming. And then look at this angle that he takes. He goes off course right there. What is that? And then I take control of him right after he makes the stupidest angle ever. I see what Rocky was... Nah, but like what Rocky was thinking right there was he was going... Good effort, Rock. We saw what you thought, man. Good try, buddy. It's alright, we'll get him next time. At a Tiger. Is that Tomlin? It's Tomlin on the lines. Big Matthew Rose returning. It's your last chance, Jabba. They know Reynaud is star. Yeah, man. I'm Nick Skywalker. May the Force be with you, my friends. Talk to me, Channing.
Because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Won't go down, Reynaud.
Way up close to the 40 of the 39.
Borgie ball.
Now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, Borgie. Oh, Borgie. Take it. Max, take a hit, Borgie.
52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
We want to go deep. Want to hit Reynaud deep. Marcus Ferris underneath. Saving grace. Marcus Ferris. Right now, what? Renfro's hurt, and so is Chase Young. Reynaud. Channing Reynaud. Check down the flat. Probably had the deep. Wasn't feeling it off the rip, so I just didn't throw it. Timeout. Why are we tired? Oh, there is no timeout. We're not tired. You cannot always be ready for the day. Cannot always be night. Hey, great block there, Munford. Way to really handle your guy. There is no tomorrow.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back,
Reynaud ball. Just want to get the challenge with Reynaud out of the way. Do we have it? Is the challenge done with? Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Does he have 150 on the dot? Reynaud. No. Boom. Easy money, Reynaud. I'm telling you, it's easy. It's easy to go to a guy like Reynaud over and over again. We have him here, maybe. Take your lumps. Fringe Borgie. Borgie ball is so alive and so real. Third tutty of the game already. And it's literally not intentional. You see, like, the last few, like, it's just hand it to him. He's going to find a way. Yeah, you know, I just try to go out there every day, you know, do the best I can. And, you know, they give it to me in opportunities where I can maybe do something with it down low. And, you know, we just try to find a way in the end zone. Why do you think you have as many touchdowns on the year as you do this early into the season? What's that like? And is, you know... Are the guys around you jealous that you've been the one that's getting the majority of the touches down in the red zone? No, you know, as a team, we all look out for each other and stuff. You know, they get their carries here, and I get my carries there. And, you know, it's what the coaches want that we ultimately try and go and do. And, you know, the coaches have put me in this position, and, you know, I'm gonna do what I can with it. So, you know, if I get in the end zone, or if Russ gets in the end zone, or if it's Sewu, it's whoever does it. We're not out for, you know, stats, right? We want to win. we didn't make the playoffs last year, and so this year just really looking at winning. And, I was a rookie. Coming into year 2, I want to be a bit more of like the vocal leader guy. So they've asked me to step kind of into that role. And so, offensively, I feel like I am a leader now, and I've been leaned upon for, over a year. And, in this league, there's turnover, right? You have new faces, new places all the time. And so it's like I've been a face here, and I want to, help lead these guys. We have a lot of new pieces on offense, a lot of younger guys, haven't been in the league as long, maybe new to the organization. I've been here, so it's my turn to step up, and the coaches have given me the opportunity to do that, and, all glory to God I have. Thank you.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth.
The Max Borghi interview.
Having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points.
Hopped off during the Max Borghi interview. Wasn't invested in Borghi's thoughts.
Fielded just inside the 20. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
It says no viewers. See? Still no viewers.
Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Wasn't here for the Borghi ball breakdown. I don't care. It's whatever. Listen.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game
Hey, look.
this drive.
Borghi humble like that, though.
Comes in mind. To me,
User hard cut from Max Borghi.
side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Borghi ball.
Taking it across
The Lions D is butter.
inside the 45.
This is the easiest he's had to run all year.
He has been tough to stop.
Keep giving it to him. Allow him to shine. Never going to get a breakout. Hey, Keelan Turner, if you could get to backer.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Borghi averages a touchdown for every 30 yards. That's good. That's the type of output in my running backs I'm looking for. If you can't be a 30 and touchdown guy, if you can't be a 30 and score,
Coming up here at halftime.
that's the style running back I draft. The 30 and score. 4.7. If you're not a 30 and score guy, you're not on my team. You either find the end zone or you don't.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
Right? Yeah. The process when we're Coach, what's the type guys that you look for when you're assembling your team? Because we know that you've had very specific players added to the team, and that you've had some of the most turnover. And it's 6 and score. We want every. You know how many points you get for scoring a touchdown? 6. You know how many carries it should take you to get one of them? 6. So we have the 6 and 30 mathematical equation. And you don't like plays like that, but they happen. And, it's what you do after those plays, like that, right there. But yeah, back to the question at hand. We see the need to get the ball into everyone's hands, and we're not trying to force feed stats and awards to a certain player like we've been accused of. But sometimes there's players that get it done. Max is one of those guys. We're going to keep putting the ball in the hands of guys that get it done. That's not to say that Sewu and Russ can't. Russ, just a rookie. Tons of upside. So you really love for Rocky to get his hand in there on a play like that. But, hey. The Lions 1-4 right now, playing a cold opponent. You can't go in. Tomlin, he's a coach, right? He's been in the league. Ooh. Bam, 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 bam.
Fields it right around the goal line.
That'd be cool. Hang on. I was in the game, but now I'm not. 128 rushes, 628 yards, 23 touchdowns.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is
Boy ball.
he doesn't have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. And he's
Down, timeout.
right at the 45-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use.
All right, we're at least getting a field goal, shooting for Tud. We'll see what happens. Hey, we back, we here. We're looking for touchdown. Yeah, you know, we're looking for touchdown here. If all we get is, you know, we'll take 3.
Carr going to throw.
What is Derek doing? You know, sometimes stuff happens, and then you accidentally call a timeout with your nose because you're touching your foot. But hey,
As it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
just don't give up a touchdown here.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Garoppolo looks to throw. And now
D'Angelo!
My goodness. Picked off by
Monster! Monster!
and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, part of this defense now with
You monster.
interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play.
He has a sack breakout party?
Other side, and now they get a pick 6.
Star development incoming?
Some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6.
D'Angelo Smallhead Malone. Hey, throwing a bone on this kickoff. Somebody go make a play and get us the ball back before half. Fumble 6.
This is taken just shy.
Bone thrown. Nobody. Holding. Bring it back. Holding. Holding. You know what? Hey, we'll let him. There was a bone thrown and nobody wanted it. Except for the guy that got held. Only the guy that got held wanted the bone. Who got held? Trinity Benson.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first.
The guy that got held got the bone. He knew and he tried.
Everyone's ready to go here for the second half in week 8 in the NFL.
Defending the medium pass is key. No, it's the short pass. We're a short pass defending team. We know that if we're exploited,
For quarter number 3 here, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll get him down right around.
I don't really, whatever. It's position kick return. I don't care. Derek playing a bad game. Derek, bad game. Carr.
3 interceptions, but still tied, so kind of a clean slate.
I'd say it's a reprieve because ordinarily you throw 3 interceptions, your team should be behind. So he has to be thinking to himself, okay, I'm off the hook.
Channing, dominant Raynaud.
Second half.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
That was an angering one.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the gun, it's Carr.
Raynaud, you dude is so beastly.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he works
All
his
hail
way
Channing
forward, pick
Raynaud.
up 4 yards there, 2nd down. The
You
run got
beast.
four. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Carr. And he's got it. And he
That
is in.
Channing is that man, and he never gets hurt, never fumbles so far.
And the
I think he had one fumble and he got like stripped. But he's never been hit and fumbled, and he's dropped one pass that I can remember, and it's because he got hit while trying to catch it, and it wasn't like a drop. Drop. How are you differentiating the drops between each other? A drop is a drop.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is
Channing Reliable Raynaud. Channing Raynaud's going to go down as one of the best. The coldest to ever do it, Channing Raynaud. Goff and Garoppolo, the most mid-quarterback team of all time.
Charles, you and I said it in
Wouldn't even know true talent.
Good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first? Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot lanes.
Dang it, D'Angelo and Max were both inches away from getting that tackle.
Back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice.
Come on, D'Angelo.
This hurts my soul as a defensive player.
Kicked off, rock ya. They don't throw it towards Trayvon anymore. Trayvon hasn't had a pick since like week 2. Yeah, there's a mid-off at the cube. Mid-off at the cubicle.
To get this drive started. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out,
Raynaud is just 1K always there. I don't know what defense that the Lions are like running, but it's Bunsolio. Easiest hundo for Borgie probably ever.
and they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 102 yards for him on the ground now as he has been.
Let's give Sewu a carry.
So the ball moves into Lion territory.
Sewu probably going to break this for like 22.
At the 44-yard line. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy.
Sewu would pound ahead for 12.
Now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Right back to him on first down. Room here to run.
Throw a block, Channing Raynaud.
In the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
I told you Sewu was about to break one.
First touchdown on the year.
That's Sewu's first this year. So last year it was a first 8 weeks of the season were Sewu weeks where he had like 13 touchdowns, and then the last 8 were Borgie and he had like 17 and ended up winning Rookie of the Year off of that. And then all this season, throughout the first 8, it's been all Borgie ball.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away.
Do we involve Alana Lua? This chapter in history goes down as the Olana Lua involvement era.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And Detroit getting set to go now. As this offense takes
The age of involvement by Sewu Olana Lua.
Interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time.
D'Angelo with his second sack of the day has a pick 6 for a touchdown.
Stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this.
Whoever the right guard is being abused, and was been abused by Jordan Davis also.
Challenge here is things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Uncommon throw towards Trayvon Mullen, and even more uncommon, a catch.
Defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do.
Trayvon, 2 catches given up in a row. Interesting. Sammy Watkins owns Trayvon Mullen. Kryptonite.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Oh my gosh!
The Golden Domer, St. Brown. He'll get it inside the 20.
Troy with the big tackle.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll go as a pick.
Right now,
2 on the catch and run.
it's been
This for field position after the
it's been a murder.
inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Sideline.
Jabril Peppers, get there, buddy. Jabril slot corner's like very cool. He's like physical beast at slot corner.
Bring up second down.
It's a run.
Swift
Oh my gosh. Tackle for loss. D'Angelo right now is absolutely chomping, eating alive.
A loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Micah Parsons doing more than Chase Young and what's-his-face ever did.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will get
Zane Gonzalez puts one through, puts one through, puts one through.
after the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. A yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Maxed up, Borgie said I need about 40, gave him 23, yeah. Maxed up, I'd be so maxed up. Please, Reynaud, be there, I want this.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr.
Marcus Ferris? Shifty? Shift much? Marcus Shift. What was it? It was like Marcus. His nickname was like Marcus. Any way you want it or something like that. Ferris, something stupid like that.
1st and 10. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
Marcus, however you need it, Ferris. What was it? Something into nothing. Always. Look at him. And then there's this Matthew Rose. He's the lesser talked about. This will go down as one of the most goated classes probably in the history of Madden if these guys pan out.
Inside the 30.
Borgie's been a cheat. This has been like the worst defense on Borgie I've seen all year. 734 from Derek Carr. Isolate Reynaud. Picked off.
That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's brought down.
Hasty decisions.
After a gain of
almost paying for them.
Hands it off out of the gun.
All right.
A few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Sewu time.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Not really. Slants, double slants. Expecting one of these linebackers to blitz. Nobody does. Something into nothing.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
All right. Hey, holler at me, player. I got Bible study from 6 to 8 tonight. But I'll see you. Her, there. Marcus Ferris. Dance on him.
I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown...
Cast up, Borgie.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From the 10. He takes this near the
Spencer Brown.
Just a little pass there, calling 26. Detroit's offense ready to take over. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Garoppolo on first down. quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on, Devo.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Dancing to his left.
Dang it.
And his pass incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Micah Parsons. Do your stuff, boy.
Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Sir. I guess. Whatever. Come on, Debo.
Keep the drive alive. Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
They're trying to go towards Rocky now, and they're finding out quickly that that doesn't work either.
At their own 30-yard line.
Both of my guys, stalwarts.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Pretty nifty spin move there early. That got him free for a second, but in the end, that's a net of 3 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right?
And hit behind the line. He lost the football.
See, Sawo just fumbles. He's a fumbler. And me personally, I don't put up with that.
Here we go, here we go.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Caleb Dillard always playing well.
To the 42-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's got this complete to Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll give a review on this one. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
What up, brother?
Carr gonna throw
Hey, where are you?
My room? Where are you?
Throwing middle, but it's
I'm on my way back, but what are you leaving?
Someone was very confident.
I don't know how far away the place is, but I'd assume, like, what time will you be back?
Now a play
In
fake.
like 5
Carr.
minutes. If you want, I can just meet you out here tomorrow.
And intercepted. Maybe
Okay.
the turning point they need. Picked up on
All right.
the Chiefs. And the Lions are
I'm parking at H1, so I'll just go to your dorm instead of going back to mine.
Okay, if you want to do that, that works.
I'll just text you when I get there.
Okay. Bye-bye.
And said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo, his throw incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. St. Brown on the catch. On the movement. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carried around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line. Garoppolo again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. One final try now for Garoppolo. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's going to be their defense.